What if I told you that true power isn't about being the loudest voice in the room, but about becoming the calmest one? Imagine walking into a room where everyone else is speaking loudly, rushing to prove themselves, desperately trying to be heard. And then there's you, silent, composed, every eye naturally drawn to you not because you demanded attention, but because your presence demanded respect. This isn't about manipulation or charisma tricks. This is about mastering the ancient Stoic art of presence. True presence begins in the mind. It starts with understanding that you cannot control how others perceive you, but you can control how you show up in the world. The Stoics knew that inner discipline creates outer authority. When you master your thoughts, you master your reactions. When you master your reactions, you master how others respond to you. Think about the most respected leaders you've encountered. Were they the ones frantically trying to prove their worth? Or were they the ones so grounded in their own value that they didn't need to prove anything at all? Presence is the gap between stimulus and response. It's the ability to pause before reacting, to breathe before speaking, to choose your words instead of letting emotions choose them for you. This is where true power lives, in that moment of stillness. In that space where you decide who you want to be rather than who the situation wants you to become. But here's what most people get wrong about presence. They think it's about being perfect, about never showing weakness or vulnerability. The Stoics understood something deeper. True presence isn't about being flawless. It's about being unshakable. It's about maintaining your composure when everything around you is falling apart. It's about staying calm when others are losing their minds. This is where silent influence is born. People don't follow those who are perfect. They follow those who remain steady in the storm. They follow those who can hold space for others without being consumed by chaos. The path to developing this presence starts with small daily practices. Begin with your morning routine. Start each day by centering yourself. Take 5 minutes to breathe deeply and set your intention for how you want to show up. Throughout the day, practice the pause. When someone challenges you, when something goes wrong, when you feel that familiar surge of emotion rising, pause. Just for 3 seconds. Those 3 seconds can be the difference between reacting and responding, between losing control and maintaining power. Another crucial element of presence is your relationship with silence. Most people fear silence because they think it makes them invisible. But the Stoics understood that silence is one of the most powerful tools in your arsenal. When you speak less, people listen more. When you react less, people pay more attention to what you do say. This doesn't mean becoming cold or unapproachable. It means becoming selective with your energy. Choose your battles, choose your words, choose your moments of engagement. This selectivity itself becomes a form of presence that commands respect. Physical presence matters too, but not in the way most people think. It's not about standing taller or taking up more space. It's about being comfortable in your own skin. It's about moving through the world with purpose rather than urgency. When you're grounded in who you are, your body naturally reflects that confidence. Your posture becomes upright not because you're forcing it, but because you're supported by inner strength. Your movements become deliberate not because you're trying to impress, but because you're clear about where you're going. The final piece of mastering presence is understanding that it's not a destination but a practice. Some days you'll feel unshakable. Other days you'll feel like you're starting from scratch. That's not failure. That's the human experience. The Stoics taught that the goal isn't perfection but progress. Each time you choose calm over chaos, each time you choose response over reaction, you're building the muscle of presence. You're becoming the kind of person who naturally commands respect not through force or manipulation, but through the quiet power of being fully present in who you are. This is the Stoic path to presence. It's not easy, but it's simple. Master your mind and you'll master how you show up in the world. Master how you show up and you'll master how the world responds to you. The question is, are you ready to begin? What's one small practice you can start today to build your presence? Share it in the comments below.